This is basically just a rant of whatever the hell has happened to Fortnite. Okay. I love this game. I started playing since chapter 1 season 2, knew about the game during season 1, and I still think that the gameplay is very solid. There's all these little things in Fortnite that it's just getting worse, and it's generally keeping me from playing the game sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I actually originally wanted to talk about the skins and just how downhill I feel like the skins have been. So I'm gonna get started with that. Okay. If the skin is not battle pass, if it's not crew or starter pack, the skin is going to be awful. It's going to be very generic. The colors are going to be off, and it's just boring. I'm going to use this Cinder skin as an example. I don't think it's that bad of a skin. It's actually not that bad. But just looking at this skin as an example, do you see the colors on this skin? Why are they so muted? This skin is cool, don't get me wrong, but why are we choosing this blue, this gray, this orange, this yellow? The colors are just so muted, and it's not just this skin too. There's a few other skins I can, show as an example. Blair is a good example. This skin, don't get me wrong, it's pretty cool, but why are the colors so muted? This yellow and this green gray color, what is this? Serious. Signal is another one. Cool skin, I guess, whatever. But why are the colors so off? Another example is the Elowen skin. This skin is the example that I'm talking about. What is this skin? What is it? It's such a cool idea. Don't get me wrong, it's a cool idea. But what is this? Again, it is the colors that I can't get over. Why are the colors so awful? Why are they so muted? This gray, this blue, this yellow. Why is the skin's colors so washed? It looks like when you get like a very cheap or like generic TV and like there's no color settings on, so it just looks like the colors are just, oh my god. What are we doing with the Fortnite skins? Don't get me wrong, Battle Pass skins, they're still great. Crew skins are still great. The starter pack skins are still really good. This scaly skin, the Lizard skin, this skin is actually pretty cool. I'm going to eventually get it. But then again, I mean, I get all the crews. I have all the crews. I have all the starter packs except for Ace, I think. But yeah, whatever. How about this skin? Scrapper Kyle. I'm so glad that Kyle finally got a skin in Fortnite. But the colors are so muted. Why? Why? What? Epic Games, what are we doing with these Fortnite skins? Where's the color? It's like, I understand they put a lot of their effort into the collab skins. That's fine. But the original skin quality, if it's in the shop, it is just so mid. And don't even get me started on the rarity. Why did we get rid of rarity? Why? I have no idea about that. Now, the next thing I want to ramble about is the UI. Okay? I know a lot of people have given Fortnite a lot of flack for just how bad the UI is. But seriously, why is that the first thing I see when I open Fortnite is this? I don't want to play any of these games. And if you're going to show me this, can I at least see everything made by Epic first? And then recently played? Why is the UI in the lobby so random? So, okay, we have this, whatever the hell this is. Recommended by Epic, top rated, Epic's Picks, Fall Guys Islands, and then we get to recently played. Why? What are we doing? Why can't I just see everything by Epic first, and then recently played, and then the creative stuff? It's so awful. It's so awful. Now, the locker UI is awful. I've seen a lot of videos explaining, how they would fix the item not the item shop, we're going to get to that, but the locker UI. This is fucked up. This is awful. And don't get me wrong, this doesn't affect gameplay. But now that Fortnite is trying to expand as more than just a battle royale, You know, and because, you know, I mean, I still play the Battle Royale, but, you know, I'm doing other things these days. If they want to expand into all these things, people are going to be changing their cosmetics a lot and just moving around a lot. And when that experience is awful, I'm just like, what the hell? It's also really buggy. So let's say this skin, Hush, for example. If I go to select style, it equips the skin. Why? It's like small things like that. That's like, why? Now, this originally wasn't here. I think originally, like, I think, let's just go to this skin. You can press E now to see, you know, everything. But again, it equips it. Originally, if you wanted to select the style, you couldn't press E. You just had to press the 3 dots thing. And it's like, why is this not being fixed sooner? Why is this not being fixed sooner? The shop UI is also really bad. It feels like every single time I get on this game, the shop is in a completely different order. There's all these different things. And like when something changes in the shop, I don't know what the has changed. I don't know what's changed. So you have to go all the way, scroll through everything just to see what's changed. My suggestion on how I would fix the shop is this. When you click on shop, you have the Battle Royale shop right below it. And then you can choose between Rocket Racing and Lego and Festival. And if anything changes there would be like a little, you know, the little yellow icon to show, hey, something has changed here. That would make it so much easier instead of just having everything all in one shop. And I don't want to be an idiot to the devs, but like the devs like this because I saw a screenshot of a Epic employee saying like, oh, you know, we're so proud of the shop UI and, you know, the fact that everything is all in one place. And I'm like, bro, this is awful. It's getting to the point where I'm no longer interested in the shop. And it's not just because, oh, there's no skins, you know, that's coming out that I enjoy, but because it's just such a slog to go through and it's not being changed. Now, the next thing I'm actually going to complain about actually has to do with gameplay, okay? I'm tired of the yearly chapters, okay? Why are we getting chapters every single year? I'm glad it's not like a Call of Duty situation where they're just releasing another game every year. Like, that would be awful. But every time they release a new map, they always have to basically just re-release the same old weapons, just with a different look and name. We always have to have a shotgun, 2 shotguns that, you know, one shoots slow but does more damage. The other does less damage but shoots faster. Like, it's always the same thing. SMGs, assault rifles, like it's all the same thing. And if we are going to have these yearly chapters, can we at least not have the same exact guns every single time? Whatever happened to the story? The Fortnite storyline is basically non-existent right now. As soon as Donald Mustard left, after Chapter 4 Season 1, the story just completely fell off, which is really, really sad. Because I honestly cared about the story. And now it's just kind of nothing. You know? That's another thing. The movement is so awful. I'm sorry. I'm so glad that the movement isn't like how it was in the very beginning of Chapter 5, where not only did it look different, but it did function a little differently. Like, now it's just an animation change, but I still think it's awful. It makes me not want to play the game, you know? Everything just feels so wonky to move around. I mean, I mostly play builds, you know, but even in zero builds or moments where you're not building, your character just moves so awkwardly, and it's just like, it makes me not want to really buy cosmetics in the game. That's honestly just like my little rant on Fortnite. You know, I love the game. Obviously, I don't play it as much as I used to. You know, my peak in terms of playtime was definitely 2020, 2021, obviously. I played a lot during 2022, but I don't know. I understand that, like, you know, like, I don't think I'm gonna ever quit this game, I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm just gonna probably slow down on it, if anything. But the one thing that frustrates me about Epic Games compared to other game studios is how much they're just like, oh, well, if it doesn't affect gameplay, then just let it be. And it's like, why? Why? I hate navigating through the game. You're adding all these game modes. You're gonna be navigating through the UI a lot more. And if it's not fun, it makes me not want to play the game.